Today on Underground Nation Podcast, we're diving into the twisted genius of Houston's own Nasty Nutty, a horrorcore heavyweight known for brutal bars and raw truth. From tales of a drunk to collabs with legends like Gangsta NIP, this underground king brings real pain to the mic. Hosted by your host with the ghost, Bounce Ball Boogie, this episode goes deep into the grind, the scars, and the legacy. Tap in. It's more than music, it's survival in rhyme form.
Nasty Nutty, let's start from the beginning. You were mentioning Houston. What parts of Houston did you grow up, and what kind of kid were you?
Shit, man. I grew up on the northwest side, all down the 1960 and 249 area. I was a fucking nerd, bro. I was just quiet, loner, bro. Just fucking, kept to myself, stayed in my imagination, fucking horror movies like a motherfucker. My stepdad exposed me to horror movies at a very young age, and I just mostly stayed inside, watched cartoons and movies and shit. And
You're a Saturday morning cartoon kid?
Yes, sir. My mom would get pissed off at me. She's like, "You don't do shit but stay in the house. All you do is fucking stay to yourself. You don't have no hobbies. You don't fucking, play no sports. Go outside every once in a while." And
your mom must have knew my mom.
I was just like, well, I ain't hurting nobody, so what the fuck's the problem?
Exactly. You ain't hurting nobody. Play my video games. You bought them for me, lady.
Right. I was just, inside kid, nerdy, fucking real sensitive and shit. I was fucking timid like a motherfucker, but, that changed with the years.
I bet. Growing up in Houston, I'm sure you got pushed to your limit at some point and you just broke through.
Oh yeah, man.
What was the music scene like around you growing up?
Music, it wasn't too big, man. Like, now that I think about it, now that you mention it, I never really thought of it, but it wasn't really big. Locally wise, unless, I didn't know shit about it. So to me, it's like I'm saying, it was really dead. Pretty sure there was, like on the ghettos and shit, like fucking Fifth Ward and shit, south side of Houston, probably. Because, the South Park Psycho, Gangsta Nip, and the, South Park Coalition and shit. So, pretty sure they had their shit going on, but,
Oh, yeah. Gangsta Nip's been
where I
around
was raised,
before I was even born, I think.
Right. But as far as my area, I mean, you would hear people bumping their shit and, and the cars and the radios and shit at home, but other than that...
What kind of music influences were around your life as a kid? Like, were your parents into music, or...?
Well, I grew up with, like, Spanish music.
Me too.
Spanish music, fucking dig shit like that. My brother, he listened to a lot of rap, No Limit Records, Cash Money Records, Bone Thugs and Harmony, shit like that. So, I got older brother. So I got the rap from him, and then the Spanish from my parents. Well, my mom and my stepdad. But about when I was like 11 or 12, I started to get into rock and roll and metal and shit. So,
right on.
Kind of did a little mixture of everything.
Is that around the age? You said 11 years old. Is that when you started realizing you had something to say?
Nah, bro. Like way before that, actually. Like I always wanted to do something musical. Like I could always envision myself like on stage. Like it was really doing like rock and roll, kind of like Elvis, I guess.
Yeah, wiggling your pelvis.
Right. It was kind of like I envisioned myself, but it didn't. I didn't start like actually rapping and getting into music till like 2012.
Okay. And so I know you mentioned your stepfather introduced you to horror movies and such, but what drew you specifically to horrorcore?
Horrorcore, bro, shit. Honestly, when I discovered fucking ICP in high school, my early years in high school, somebody showed it to me. They put on Riddle Box, and I was like, fuck, I was instantly hooked. Instantly, bro.
Incredible. So would you say that's the moment that sparked the darkness within?
Like, to the fullest, I think I was, had the horror movie side, and I was always a weird ass kid anyway.
You're like in the backyard melting ants with the magnifying glass?
I didn't do all that. Like I said, I was just like in my head, in my imagination, watching movies and shit like that. Yeah, there's that.
But do you remember your first recording?
Yep, I do. I think I mentioned it through email. My first album, basement tape, called Wicked Disciples. It was me and another homie I used to go to school with.
Right on.
2012.
What kind of setup was that?
I mean, it was like for real some basement shit, bro. I'm talking about fucked up beats with shitty quality, whack lyrics, bro. You know, we used his phone to fucking record for a microphone.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, we put out like a 3 little track project, but you know, at that time I thought it was the best shit in the world. So after I put that out, I moved down here to the DFW area, bro, and it's like what, 3.5, 4 hour drive. I bumped that fucking CD all the way up here, bro, because I just thought it was the best shit in the world.
No, but you should treat it like it is.
Yep.
So then, from Houston to where you are now in DFW, do you feel supported or overlooked by the local scene?
I gotta say a little of both, bro. Like, I got my fucking people that support me to the fullest, bro. A couple years back, I had gotten a job at a deli. Motherfuckers heard my shit, bro, and they're like, I didn't even have to tell them. Like, I showed it to one person, and the word just got out. They're like, oh, bro, you fucking rap, man. Your shit is dope. I've checked it out. Like, damn, I only told one person. Now the whole fucking store knows. But, you know, then we got the other motherfucker. You know, I even said it to myself, like, at the beginning. You know, you're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So, you know, you got people that, you know, don't really fuck with me, which is fine. They just don't really care for my content. But it's cool.
Sure. What was the response? Now that you say that, what was the response from like your personal friends or family when they first heard your style of music?
My family was like, they're like, you know what? Not really what I would fuck with, but I like the fact that you're doing something that you like, and the way you word shit, the way you put rhymes, the words you say is what gets them.
That's cool. Definitely a better response than my parents. Shit.
Yeah, hey man, you're gonna have all kinds of opinions, bro. Like, you know, coming at you.
I know, opinions are just like assholes. I get it.
Everybody queefs.
What was your first stage performance like? Did the horrorcore visuals click from the jump?
Bro, like, so I went to Houston back in like 2015 to go record one of my projects, because I didn't really know anybody fucking, you know, in the game and shit. So I hooked up with this one dude. He was helping me record shit. So he has a show one of the days that I'm there, because I went down there for like a week or something. And it was like, yeah, you're going to perform one of your songs. Bro, I wasn't ready for shit. I was just still, you know, in the basement recording shit.
Yeah.
Like, you're going to get on this shit and do your song. I'm like, bro, don't put me on fucking stage. I'm going to fuck up. I'm not ready for it. But he was just like, bullshit, you're fucking getting on. And I was like, whatever. But that was my first time on stage, and I fucked it all up.
It was at least a good experience though, right?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't really count that because I wasn't ready. But the first time was at a Rap Fest. It was a little festival called Rap Fest, 2016, 17, something like that. You know, I sold some tickets for the festival, and yeah, I got to perform, and I got an all right response. You know, people dug it. They're like, "You're fucking crazy, bro," because I had a blow up dolphin and all that shit. I'll have my little setup. I have my own little setup, because a lot of people, artists, when they fucking perform, they just get on stage and fucking rap and get off.
Yep.
They don't really have, like, because to me, it's like, you got to let these people know who you are. You got to give them a show. I mean, even if it's just a few little props like me, I have my blow up doll and, you know, visuals and shit like that. And that's what I did first time.
That's dope. I'm glad you got a good response. You know, when I was going through your catalog, I mean, you dropped multiple projects, the Prince of Horrorcore, DFW's Most Hated. I saw a project, TOAD. What keeps you creative?
Just fucking life experiences, bro. And just, I'm random as fuck, you know. That's why I'm Nasty Nutty, because I'm a crazy motherfucker, bro. Random shit. I'll be spitting shit to myself. I'll be like, oh, that's fucking dope. And I'll fucking write it down, and just, you know, what turns into 1 or 2 bars turns into a fucking entire track.
That's dope. So do you start with lyrics first before you start looking for an instrumental, or does the instrumental find you first?
Either or. Most of the time I'm writing, bro. You know, as they call it, stacking ammo.
Yeah.
So that's what I do, man. I got my phone and my fucking pad with paper and shit. But yeah, once I got enough songs, I'm like, this is enough for a project. I got fucking 12 tracks written. I start shopping around for beats and fucking put everything together.
That's dope. So that's a unique way to do it.
Yeah.
Which project do you feel changed everything for you, and why?
Shit, bro. I think even though I wasn't at my fullest, but I think No Fucks Given, bro, because that's when, like, I started getting a little rhythm.
Yeah.
And I started figuring out where I wanted to go, and the rhythm, I was getting a little rhythm. So I think that project, but when I was really comfortable, and I started, getting lyrical and fucking putting out fire instead of putting out dumpster water and shit. It was Juggalo Rapper, the song. So yeah,
Dope.
I think about that.
Okay, it's dope. But definitely got to dive into that if you haven't already out there, listeners.
Exactly.
But how did you mentioned Gangsta Nip earlier, and I saw you collaborated with Gangsta Nip. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Nope, yeah, I did.
How did that come about?
Shit, I talked to that dude like when I barely started doing music, back in 2012. I would just talk to him like through Messenger and shit, back and forth, just shooting the shit, regular shit. But yeah, he would always ask me, "Oh, you need a collaboration. Let me know we need a collaboration." But I had to perfect my craft. If I want to get a song with the creator of fucking horrorcore, I can't come in there with fucking whack ass shit. But yeah, Tales of a Drunk, man. Fucking that project, I was like, man. And I had just gone to, I graduated culinary school. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a song called The Horrorcore Chef. And I was like, fucking Gangsta Nip would fucking fit perfectly on that shit. And, we had talked about, collaborating. So I hit him up. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, it's time to do that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's good. That's dope. So did you have a good response overall with that project?
Yeah, I did. People love that shit. They love that Stockahoe, bro. The video and the fucking song is fucking dope as shit.
Oh, man. We got to check out the video, y'all. Did you hear that? Check out the video.
Bro. Y'all check that shit out, man. If you ain't doing shit, go to YouTube and fucking go watch that shit.
Nasty Nutty.
Yes, sir.
What was it called again? What was it called again?
What, the song?
Yeah.
Stockahoe?
Stockahoe. All right, I'm saving that on my notes.
Stockahoe.
There we go.
Yes.
I've talked to lots of horrorcore artists, and a lot of them say how the genre kind of feels isolating. Do you ever feel boxed in by the genre?
You're now locked into Underground Nation, where the real ones rise and the underground breathes. Coming out of Houston with that raw, unfiltered heat, it's time to crank up the speakers for a track that drips with southern grime and street-certified soul. This is that late-night cruising, blunt-lit, screw-influenced bounce. Straight from the mind of Nasty Nutty, here's H-Town Funk Pure Poison with a funky twist. Let's ride.
Boxed in, like, can you elaborate more on that? Like, what do you mean by
Do
that?
you feel you got to stick to just horrorcore, or do you explore outside of the genre, or what do you feel?
Hell no, bro. I don't feel like I'm boxed in. Like, now that you elaborated more on that, people feel like horrorcore artists in specific, they feel like they only have to do horrorcore. Like every project has to be like about hacking up bodies and eating fucking body parts and shit. It's like, nah, bro. Like, I've done shit that ain't horrorcore at all. I'll do some straight up gangster shit. I'll do some mainstream sounding shit. I got a song actually making fun of that mumble rap. I call it mumble crap. The song is called Mumble Crap. And it's got auto tune like all the way to the fucking final number and shit. It's just a funny ass track. So yeah, and then my homie even told me like, bro, don't be doing that kind of music. You're way more talented than that. I'm like, bro, it's not for real. I mean, it's just fucking. I did it as a joke, and that's another thing. You gotta have fun with your music, bro. You can't just fucking sit there and have this tough fucking act like, don't fuck with me because I'll fucking cut your throat in your sleep. Hell nah, bro. It's like, we're all gonna die someday, so you can't take life too serious.
I agree with that statement.
Yeah.
Have you ever dealt with like self-doubt or mental health issues trying to balance life and music?
Oh, bro, fuck yeah, man. It's like sometimes I'm just like, fuck music. I ain't doing it no more. Tales of a Drunk was supposed to be, that was like my goodbye fucking project. But I got
Really?
it was supposed to be, I was treating it like my fucking last project, I had the video shoot, I catered it myself. I went to go get food and drinks for the fucking people that, attended and were in the video shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, but people were like, bro, this shit is so fucking dope. You can't stop making music. You got to keep going, bro. And it's like, anytime I think like, oh, fuck this music. I got a little homie right now at work. He's always fucking asking me about my music and shit. He's like, when you going to drop another project, bro? Spit some shit for me. It's like, and little shit like that keeps me going. Like when I'm saying, fuck that, no more music, it always finds a way to come back. You know
So
what
it's
I'm saying?
really the fans that keep you coming back.
Yeah, bro. It's like, if I didn't have them, I'd be like, fuck this music shit. I'm hanging it up. I fucking spend too much time on it and it never gets any, the recognition it deserves. So, but
Yeah, absolutely.
like I said, it always finds a way to fucking tell me not to quit.
Yeah, so don't quit. Damn it.
I can't. I mean, like I said, I put it on the back burner right now because I'm working on a movie project.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, but I'm gonna fucking.
Well, that movie's going to need music.
Of course, we're gonna have special features and bonus material. Of course.
What kind of movie is this? A horror movie?
It's a porno, bro. It's porno.
Are you serious?
It's fucking porno.
Is it like a snuff film?
No, not really. I mean, it's just like some.
It's like, wait, we mixing horror and some porn?
I mean, yeah, I talked to a couple people and they're like, yeah, let's do a fucking scene, but I want to do horror. I'm like, fuck it. Let's make a horror scene, fucking sex scene. Fuck it.
That's
shit like that.
That's awesome. So are you writing, scripting, filming, and what's your role in all this?
Well, I'm the dude behind the camera, you know what I'm saying?
I thought you're the main actor. Like, I'm fucking all
hey, off camera? Yeah, I eat pussy off camera. I'm eating the pussy off the camera, bro. Sure.
Oh, you're leaving some money on the table there, man.
Gotta do it.
I think if you put yourself on camera, you can earn yourself some extra money there.
I don't know, bro. I don't think like I want to record. I'm more into recording than I am to acting in it. So I think I'm comfortable with being the dude behind the camera.
He just wants to watch.
Exactly.
So now you piqued my curiosity. Are you also directing?
Yeah. Like I said, I'm the dude behind the camera.
Hold on, lift that leg a little higher, girl.
I work with this one chick. She's thinking of coming back with her husband this time because she fucked my homeboy on one of my scenes. But now she's got a husband or whatever. So she came back. I'm like, you know what? Let's do a fucking little theme about it. The whole shit that's going on with Trump now. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you can pretend like you're an illegal maid and your fucking husband's a goddamn ICE agent and he's threatening to report you and taking you in unless you fuck him and shit. So we do a whole scene like that.
That's cool.
Yes, sir.
Let me get on the million list. Let me check this out. And it comes out. I'm saying,
oh yeah, bro.
Yep. Well, I wish you best of luck with your movie. Hope everything goes well with that. I know you're gonna get back into the music here eventually. But can I ask you, handling now movies and the music? You mentioned a job a couple of times in our conversation. How do you handle finances as an independent artist? Has money ever been a barrier to pushing your art further?
I don't think so, bro. I just, whenever I'm able to fucking put money into my projects, I do what I need to do, bro. I mean, I've always worked. I've been working since I was 13 years old, bro. So, I got steady income coming in and, when all my bills are paid and shit, say I got a extra $500 to spend, I'm like, fuck it. I'm putting it into my music or whatever.
Hell yeah.
So that's what
right on. That's what we like to help artists a lot, is really help them get on track and stay on track financially so they can reinvest into their music and do all the things that they want to do.
Yeah, man. Just, and I'm an artist that's fucking pushing my own brand pretty much. So that's the only way you can do it. Just fucking.
Absolutely.
keep on grinding.
What do you feel has been your most painful lesson in this industry?
Shit, man. Painful is like too many fake motherfuckers, bro. Fucking rat, snake ass motherfuckers that'll fucking, they'll pretend 1 minute like they're your best fucking friend and they want to help you in any single way that they can. And, just when you think, you can confide in somebody, they pull that fucking rug right from under you and you're out on your ass again.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
I've been
too
there.
many fake motherfuckers, bros. Fake motherfuckers. That's all I can say.
All right, so are you? Is that mainly coming from your experience with promoters, engineers, producers, or kind of all the above?
Underground Nation presents an opportunity you don't want to miss, Anthony. Anthem is now booking. Need a soulful voice for your chorus? A powerful interlude? An unforgettable introduction? Or even a full verse? Anthony Anthem brings professionalism, quick turnaround, and a sound that captures pure emotion. Don't settle for less when you can elevate your project with a voice that truly connects. Work with Anthony Anthem today. Contact Ryan Chavez of the Underground Nation podcast for booking.
Everybody in general, bro. I never really had like with producers and fucking, engineers, really don't have a problem with them. It's mostly like the fucking artists and shit. Promoters for shows,
I do. Unfortunately, I do.
Right. So yeah,
Nasty Nutty, has drugs, alcohol, or addiction ever been a part of your story or people around you in the scene?
Me, alcohol was a problem at one point. You know what I mean? But I just stopped and drinking and fucking unhealthy eating and shit like that, bro. Like it gave me, heart failure, which I have now. I just should have taken better care of myself when I was younger. But yeah, alcohol was a big problem for me at one point. So, but yeah, I have a drink every now and then, but not like I used to.
Got it. So you overcame that. Congratulations.
Yeah, man. I mean, shit. I know I talked a lot of shit, like a lot of people that go through fucking, addiction. But here's the thing about that, bro. It's like I've dealt with the most dangerous drug in the world, which is alcohol. And, I learned that shit in fucking the classes that I went to. Liquor and alcohol are the most dangerous drug. And when people, go through addiction, if they really want to change their life, bro, really want to fucking, take charge of their life, I commend people for that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if they really want to do it, they can do it. And if they follow through, it's like, congratulations, man. But most of the time, you just get these fucking tweakers that are high as fuck talking about, I'm the smartest motherfucker in the world. I used to be fucking vice president of this Fortune 500 company, and they just talk shit when they're high, and they never want to do shit in life. So it's just like, y'all some undesirable ass motherfuckers.
You're
right.
Undesirable.
So that's the thing with that. So
I totally understand that. I totally agree with you 100%.
Yeah.
Do you ever feel like your persona of being Nasty Nutty, has that ever overwhelmed the real you?
Nah, because, I guess you could say I know fucking music from real life. Music is just music. Nasty Nutty is, pretty much in the studio. When I get in the studio, I fucking drop bombs, bro. Just fucking let it all out. But, in real life, I'm this person you're talking to right now, and, I handle my shit, and, I'm a shit talker regardless, real life or music. I should talk shit, but, you got to keep those two worlds apart.
Understood. What does a typical weekend Nasty Nutty's life look like right now?
Shit, man. Typical weekend. If I'm low on cash, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'll just stay home. Sometimes I'll fucking DoorDash for fucking a little bit of extra cash. Shit, if I got some extra fucking cheddar to spend, I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go to Buc-ee's. It's fucking like a 35-minute drive, but it's a big ass gas station. They got everything. So I'll fucking just, fucking just try to fucking get out of my space so I'm not fucking, so all these thoughts aren't just bouncing, off the walls. Also, I'll be trying to recruit some fucking cast members for my movie too. I'll do that.
Hell yeah, that's dope.
Mm.
I wonder what casting looks like.
I mean, you got these chicks that fucking aren't porn stars that want to get paid porn star prices. If I had star money, I wouldn't be hitting random ass bitches on Facebook. I'd be getting some dime pieces. And it's like, what the fuck are we talking about here? They're like, they wouldn't have morals all of a sudden, They be asking motherfuckers. They be asking motherfuckers to cash app them and shit. Be like, oh, buy my nudes. I have 100 of them for like $25. I'm like, you know what? Fuck the bullshit. I'll pay you X amount of money to fucking act in my movie. Oh, hell no, I don't do that shit. Well, fuck off. You're over here fucking offering me nudes. And I said, fuck it. I'll pay you, but it's not for nudes. You got to act in my fucking movie. And then all of a sudden they wouldn't have morals and shit. You know what I mean?
That doesn't make sense. You're either all in or you're all out.
Exactly.
Dipping your toes in the water.
They want to be getting paid porn star prices and shit. It's like, bitch, you're a fucking McChicken that wants to be dining in a fucking Gordon Ramsay's restaurant and shit. What the fuck are we talking about?
Oh, get it together.
I'm telling you, bro, I talk shit.
Well, I hope you helped a few talented individuals get into the industry the way that they actually wanted to. Stop pitter-pattering around.
It ain't shit,
in your Dropbox.
Right. I mean, I'm just a dude behind the camera, it's nothing big. It's not a big ass movie project or anything like that. It's just, hey, but it's something to watch. A movie's a movie, I guess.
Movie's a movie. Heck yeah. Hope you best of luck and all that. Hope you promote that thing, get in front of all the right people.
Definitely, bro. Definitely.
But since you said you kind of put music on the back burner, I'm interested to ask you what has been the most recent track you've dropped and what inspired it?
Most recent track, I dropped the whole project, bro. Nastyism, but Nastyism.
How many believers do you have in Nastyism?
I got, quite a few. Quite a few. Like, their old job? No, not some of them. But no, I got it where I used to work. Pretty much the whole all the employees are down with Nastyism. But yeah, bro, I think H-Town Funk, I think I sent that to you. H-Town Funk is like hardcore, bro. The hardcore track.
Oh, I definitely did. All the music you sent over to us. Definitely.
Yeah.
So then, can I ask you what's your recording process like today versus when you started?
Just whenever I'm ready to record a project, bro. Right now, I ain't really going to the regular dude that I would go to, but I would hit him up, bro. I'd be like, hey, man, I need some studio time. I need X amount of hours. This day I'm free. Is that good for you? Just set up a time and date, go to the studio, drop my shit.
Oh, yeah. There you go. So it's a little more organization these days.
Yes, sir. Like I said, there's people that have their own thing at their own, place and fucking record their own music, which I think is the best way to go. You know what I mean? You don't have to sit there and wait around for any fucking body or be like, hey, is this day good? Is this day not good? I think it's the best thing to just have your own setup. But for me, I don't have that. I wouldn't even know what to do, if you put all the equipment in front of me. But yeah, I'll hit the studio, man. Like I said, if I got some extra bread to spend, I don't mind spending it on my music.
Yeah. Are you seeing real revenue from your music right now, or are you still building up?
I mean, I'm only people fucking. Hold on, man. I had a fucking call, but nah. Anyway,
Put on that do not disturb.
Right. People definitely fucking recognize me. Sometimes I don't even I'll just go on like a regular day. And I'm like, bro, I heard your shit. One time I went to a show just to fucking promote my shit and support local, talent.
Yep.
Some dude wearing a fucking ski mask, bro. I was wearing a ski mask and nobody recognized me and shit. And a dude I used to be on the label with, it was his label. He's the one, he performed a song that we did together. He only did his part. He's like, he was telling the whole crowd, he was like, yeah, I actually recorded this song with Nasty Nutty. He's right there out in the crowd. He pointed me out. And I was like, well, no more then. Shit like that is pretty dope. It's like, I don't even expect it. And they're like, oh, it's Nasty Nutty. Oh, shit, Nasty Nutty. I heard your song. Well, hell yeah.
Oh, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. In all your years of doing music, have you ever faced any censorship or pushback for your lyrics or imagery online?
This episode of Underground Nation is brought to you by our sponsors at Flawless Cleaning Professionals, Denver, Colorado. Dedicated to transforming homes and businesses, they deliver top-tier cleaning solutions, residential, deep cleans, office spaces, and even post-construction projects. With unmatched attention to detail and a commitment to quality, they'll leave your space sparkling whether it's weekly service or that big occasion. Message Ryan Chavez of Underground Nation today for a free quote and to schedule. That's Flawless Cleaning Professionals in Denver, Colorado.
Definitely, man. When I was doing Nastyest, I don't know if you saw the front cover of it, but it's a Nazi pig, eating fucking gummies and shit. And, he has a swastika, he has the swastika armband and everything. But yeah, fucking local motherfuckers are like, would you like to join our fucking, fucking label? I'm like, I'm down for it. And they're like, the only thing we ask is that you fucking change that fucking swastika and you're all in. I'm like, bro, you ain't gonna censor me in any fucking way. I do my own thing. If you're trying to censor me, then I fucking might as well keep doing what I'm doing by myself.
That's right. What the fuck? Makes no
Like
sense.
this whole fucking genre, horrorcore, is made to offend people. I mean, me personally, for example, when motherfuckers talk about eating babies and shit, to me, that comes off as, a fucking child molester and shit. But it's horrorcore, bro. And I know it's music, and I respect horrorcore in every fucking element. So that's the reason why I don't believe in censorship at all.
I 100% back that statement.
Yes, sir.
What do you feel, what social platforms have helped the most and which ones feel like a waste of time?
Pretty much, I've only ever used fucking YouTube because everybody and their mama uses YouTube.
And their mama.
I know.
Nasty Nutty's going to cast your mama. Fuck around.
Fuck yeah, I'm going to hit her up on Facebook randomly. A lot of, what's that fucking shit? That platform that everybody, Spotify and all that shit. I know everybody uses that, but it's been getting like fucking negative feedback and shit lately. So I never really used Spotify, and it's like you get so many fucking plays, and they pay you fucking peanut for that shit.
Peanut.
A penny per fucking play.
Less than a penny.
Like, right, less than a fucking penny. It's like I got 1 million fucking streams. I'm only getting $10 for that shit. Fuck y'all.
I could give you 0.3 of a penny.
Right, that's some bullshit. So I think I could get a better buzz just by doing Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
Selling direct.
Directly.
Fuck yeah. This stream is just for the birds.
And I'm old school. I still do the hard copies and shit, bro. Like, yes, sir.
Pulling up on people. Hey, open up.
I will fucking mail too. I mail fucking shit to people. I do all that shit myself.
So you're your own marketing.
I mean, yeah, even though it's not really like, I don't really get a steady income from it, but yeah, I'll sell shit here and there.
Okay. Well, I hope you make that change. I would love for you to see a steady income from your music. It's great shit.
Right.
What do you feel like you do more to make that happen?
Just promotion, bro. Like, I really don't promote myself enough, and it's only because I'm so fucking busy, bro, with work, and the last thing I want to do on my off days sometimes is fucking do shit.
Talk to you, hoes.
Even though I should, but I don't know, man. It's like anytime I would promote my shit or a label would promote my shit, it's like it's not enough, bro. And I'm like, you're out there doing that shit. I think like you got to be an adult about when it comes to shit like that. It's like, okay, you can put all this money into your music, but if you're not getting any, if you're not at least breaking even, bro, it's like, hey, you got to put a break on that. You can't at least break even.
I say instead of taking a break, you up the effort. I guess it really depends on your situation too, because like I have a bunch of kids. I have a bunch of kids.
No, you're absolutely right, bro. I mean, I've never really promoted. I mean, I have, I've done flyers and I would fucking, do promotion through social media and shit. But yeah. I think promotion would be, to answer your question.
Okay. Well, there we go. We gotta get Nasty Nutty some more promo.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Well, we're always here for you here at the Underground Nation. You know that.
Yep.
So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Still horrorcore? You expanding genres? Maybe creating your own nasty genre?
I don't know, bro. Shit. 5 years, I really don't know. I live by the day, bro. Hey, if shit should ever happen for me in music, I'm all for it. I'll welcome it with open arms.
Hell yeah. Dope. What's one underground artist you love to collaborate with that you haven't yet?
I need to collaborate with my boy Killer C. Killer motherfucking C, bro.
I remember Killer C back in the day with the horns and
yes, sir. Tainted Flesh.
And the blood and the...
Bro, Tainted Flesh is the reason.
Tainted Flesh, that was the album.
That's the reason I started rapping, bro. I played fucking album from fucking first track to the last track for months, bro, in my car back in the days. I played it so much till it was no longer playable. I had to get another fucking
Oh boy, these other
bro. That shit was like my fucking drug, bro. Like for real. That fucking album is dope as shit.
Hell yeah, it is a good album. That is true.
Is. And I wrote a track, you know, that I want to have him on there. I already know what track I want to have him on.
Oh, it's in the vault right now, waiting.
It's in the vault, yes sir. I already got my part written. We just need a fat ass fucking beat, and I'll fucking hit him up, and we get to work.
Well, good luck. Hope that comes to
shit. Life. And when it does, bro, if it does, you know I'm gonna go full force on that shit because it's either all or nothing when it comes to music, and I'm giving it all.
Starting now?
Well, technically, yeah, because it's written. So, I mean, technically, yeah, but you know, when it's out there in your fucking face and you're bumping it on your fucking phone or whatever, best believe it's gonna fucking wake up some spirits. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. KYLP all fucking day.
Is that your label?
That's my shit, bro. That's Kill Your Local Pedophile. That's my fucking shit. That's my little brand.
Kill Your Local Pedophile. Get me a shirt. I'll wear that.
I got shirts, bro. Shit.
Are you serious?
Wristbands? Yes, sir. I got fucking
shirts. I can go buy one right now?
I got wristbands. Yes, sir.
What's the website? Drop it.
There's no website, bro. But
there's no website? No website. It's just straight to you?
It's just straight to me. I fucking go to the fucking post office and mail it off myself, bro.
Wow, shit.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
Yeah, man, I have a lot of old school tactics, bro.
Well, I want to Kill Your Local Pedophile merch because I am 100% behind that.
Yeah, bro. I got shirts, wristbands, stickers, CDs. I got shit, bro.
Oh, man. I always question these parents, like, bro, how the fuck are you allowing your kids to walk to school, but you're not monitoring the sex offenders in your local area? You can at least help the kid map out a fucking route to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak?
Yep. It's fucking, since it's being normalized now with the whole MAGA bullshit. Shit, bro, it makes it harder. You know, it was already bad. You can't fucking trust nobody, but now they're fucking giving them passes and shit, so they're gonna do it more openly. And it's like, fuck, our kids can't even walk to fucking school, bro.
No.
Without some sick ass fucking motherfucker that needs to fucking become fertilizer. They let them they fuck with kids. Shit, bro, it's just fucking mind-boggling.
Mind-boggling. At some point, my daughter, she's 18. She's 18 now. But like when she was 15, 16 at some point, she was going to the bus stop and some fool pulled over, had his wang out, and was offering her money and shit. And she told me I grabbed the money and ran. I was like, thanks for grabbing the money and running. But holy fuck. That could have been way worse. That could have went way worse.
Yeah, fucking could have, man. I mean, hey, we gotta get rid of them, bro. We gotta fucking get rid of them. We gotta put them in a concentration camp and just fucking get rid of them.
Yeah, I agree.
And just, you know, shit.
Obliteration.
Yes, sir. Just like my song, man. Got a song called Die Chomo Die.
Chomo Die.
Sir.
Dope. So are you interested? Well, you already said you're kind of planning to go all in. Are you interested in touring or organizing your own horrorcore show, maybe festival?
That'd be dope as fuck. I'd be down for that anytime, man. I would just need, dates and fucking, time to organize shit on my end. I always thought, lineup, I thought of like, kind of like, like a fantasy football team.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, man, I would like to fucking open up a fucking show with like King Gordy, Gangsta Nip, Guar, and a couple other motherfuckers. If I open up for fucking artists like that, I think it'd be a dope ass show.
I would agree, 100%. Fuck yeah, I love me some
Bar. Fuck yeah,
that band will never die.
Yeah, I don't really fuck with too much of the new shit, but back when Chris and everyone else, all the original members were around. Fuck yeah. I almost passed out, bro. I was at a show. My very first war show back in 2008, I believe. Back when the original members were still alive. Bro, I fucking had a terrible anxiety attack because it was so fucking crowded. I'm talking about you could barely move and you had to like...
Oh my God, a Travis Scott situation.
I almost had to like fight for my life to get through the crowd. I mean, I think some people were seeing that I was like fucking trying to get out. So a lot of people were like clearing a path for me and, letting me go and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to sit down. I fucking went up to the bar. And I was like, can I get some water? They didn't even charge me. They just gave me a cup of water. I sat down.
We can see you're dying.
And a big ass motherfucker like me, 300 plus pounds, bro. Yeah, it's going to be a hard fall. But yeah, man, fuck. Like, I missed like the last hour of the show, but hey, I had fucking fun.
Fuck yeah.
Yes, definitely a fucking story I can tell my grandchildren and shit.
I saw War at the Gathering in 2009, around the same time you did.
Hell yeah.
And they had Steve Wilkos on the stage, and they decapitated his head.
That's what they did at the show I went to. They like played like clips of Steve Wilkos and shit, and they just came up behind him and chopped his fucking head off.
Yeah, he started spraying blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, hey, what did Steve Wilkos do?
Right.
It's good fun right there.
You're tuned in to the Underground Nation podcast, where we don't just play music, we unleash madness. Up next, we got a joint from the grimy halls of H-Town's underground, served cold by none other than Nasty Nutty himself. This one's not for the faint of heart. It's raw. It's ruthless. It's exactly what you'd expect from a man who wears horrorcore like armor. This is the Nastiest. Turn it up and let the chaos begin.
Hell yeah.
So do you see yourself, Nasty Nutty, on like maybe becoming a mentor or helping out younger artists in your city?
Shit, I think so. I got a little homie that I work with. I don't know if he bullshits or not, but he's like, man, I want to start rapping and shit. I'm like, well, bro, do this, and this. And he was like, I want to write a song, but I don't know how to fucking go about it. I was like, you know what? I spit a few bars for him. I'm like, there you go. Those 4 bars you can have, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I spit it for him. I'm like, you got to do shit like that. I spit a few bars for him. I'm like, write that shit down, bro, and keep it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You blessing the youth.
Yes, sir. I don't mind helping because I wish people would help me like that when I first started off. You know what I mean? If I would have waited for people that said they were gonna help me, I wouldn't have none of this shit that I have now. I'd probably still be on my second basement tape, if that's the case. Yes.
With that being said, what advice would you give to a younger version of yourself entering this industry?
Yeah, man. I think I would have said start sooner. Fucking build your craft, get your own shit. You know what I mean? Fuck people. Fuck saying, if they say they're going to help you. If they're going to help you, they're going to help you. They're not just going to talk shit.
Yeah.
If someone really wants to help you, they're going to do it without you, demanding too much.
Yeah.
But definitely fucking start sooner and fucking master your craft. That's what I would say to myself. Younger self.
There you go. Good. That's good advice. Hell yeah. I would even take that today. Shit.
Right. Oh, yeah, man.
I know success for an artist these days looks different for everyone. What does success look like for you, Nasty Nutty?
Shit, success is like, I think like if you do something you want to do, whether you make millions or not, but if it's something you really want to do and you accomplish it, like with me, I wanted to put out a certain project with certain artists, and I did. I think that's success enough. But
Oh yeah.
when it comes to the economy and being an adult and shit, I think like when it comes to music, if you can like live off of it and shit, you know what I mean, without working a regular 9 to 5, if you can live off your music and all that, I think that's somewhat successful.
What if you treated your music like a 9 to 5? Would that make a difference?
It would. I think in a sense it would, but it's like again, you got to think like an adult. You got bills to pay, and
I mean, but if you're working 9 to 5, pushing your music, I mean, you're going to make sales eventually.
eventually. But you know what I mean, like you need something steady in the meantime.
I mean, every day. If you put 9 to 5 every day, and you're talking to 50, 100 people every day, you're going to sell something.
Sure. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, in a sense. I mean, I never really like tried, so you'll never know unless you try, I guess.
Oh, you better go find out.
Yeah, no, I can't just go be like, you know what, fuck yeah, I quit my job and I'm 24/7. Hell no, man, I can't do that. I mean, when I start, if I start building up a little more and getting the buzz, hey, maybe I can be like, you know what, I'm not working 40 plus hours a week. I'm working half time.
Yep.
Then eventually be like, you know what, I put my 2 weeks in. I've fucking made it to the point where I can do music 24/7, and that's what I'm gonna do.
There you go. Look at that. Strategic.
Right.
What's one message you hope your fans never forget?
But one message that I hope my fans never forget, that we're a fucking team, okay? If you join the Nastyism movement, we're always gonna be there, and fucking don't let the bullshit get to you.
There it is. You start your audio starting to head out a little bit towards the end. You still hear me okay?
Yeah, I got you. So just
All right, cool.
my thing, don't ever fucking think that fucking I ain't gonna be there. Because when it comes to people and the fans, that's who you gotta fucking do the shit for.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that fucking are spending their hard-earned money to buy your shit to support you, go out to your shows. And a lot of artists, I think, tend to forget that as they grow.
Yeah, hell yeah. That makes sense. Can I ask, what does the tattoo represent on your forehead there?
Oh, bro, that's that Majin M, bro. Like, I struggle on a daily from within, bro. It's like, ever since I was young, I have trouble letting the past go, bro. And to this day, I try my hardest, my damnedest, bro, like, to get past certain bullshit, but it's just like, it somehow finds a way to creep back. And it's like, some days I'm just like, fuck everybody. Fuck this person for what they did to me, for what they put me through. And I feed off that sometimes. And
Understood.
I don't think that's healthy, especially with my, conditions and shit, but it's just life. And, I'll go through it momentarily, but after, a set amount of time, I'll pretend like it never happened. But that's a struggle.
You mean like suppressing your feeling is what you're saying?
Yeah, like I say, that, and just I have trouble letting past go, bro. Like certain things in my past, they find their way to the surface daily.
If you don't mind me asking, what's the darkest moment that shaped you into the artist you are today?
Oh man, like there's so much shit, bro. It's like there's one moment in specific, so I'm not gonna get too much into it, but I'll pretty much so I was at work one time, and they had a lot of fucked up shit. It's like how the schedule would work and shit. And so there was a lot of waiting around instead of actually working. So me and this coworker were walking one day, and he is like, man, let's go holler at some bitches and shit. I'm like, I'm down for that.
All right.
But little did I know he had other shit on his mind. Man, he had listened to my music and shit. But yeah, bro, this motherfucker ran up on some bitch and picked her up and was trying to rape her and shit, bro. And I was right there with him, so I looked just as bad. It's like, bro, no, what the fuck? I thought you were just trying to holler at bitches and trying to get their number or something. But he was talking about raping them and shit, bro. Yeah, and I witnessed that. And that whole day when that happened, I was fucked up, bro. For real. I was like a shell. Just, when you see some fucked up shit and you're just in this mind frame, you're out of it completely.
Man, I bet.
And that whole day, I was like that, bro. And I think that had a big part to play in my life with a lot of shit.
I bet. Did you end up whooping his ass, or were you forced to watch him abuse this lady?
No, he didn't do nothing.
Underground Nation, the hunt is on. Bounce Ball Boogie and his co-host Spot Vega are live on TikTok, leading the panel in search of the hottest undiscovered talent. Think you've got what it takes? Here's your shot to prove it. Drop your track into the live stream, donate 99 coins for one full song play. The panel will review it live, give you real-time feedback, and if your sound hits, you'll earn a spot in the hot seat on the Underground Nation podcast. On TikTok, follow at Bounce Ball Boogie to join in on the fun every Thursday and Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern.
Because he wanted me to.
Holy shit.
No, I probably would have fucking like called somebody or fucking whooped his ass or something. But no, he wanted me to like do it with him. I was like, bro, what the fuck is your problem? But no, I wasn't gonna do shit, bro. I'm like, bro, you fucking like scared the fuck out of this bitch. She was screaming in there. She was screaming and everything, bro. Yeah.
She's traumatized too. We can't even talk to her.
I lost my job because of that motherfucker.
Oh man, well fuck him.
Right, yeah. So yeah, right. And it's like, bro, you're gonna get me caught up with your bullshit.
Yeah, fuck all that. I'd rather be by my lonely.
Imagine that shit, bro. Then I would have caught a fucking attempted rape or whatever charge, and I'd be a sex offender for life. It's like, what the fuck? And nobody, your license, when you're a sex offender on your license, it says the big ass letters down there, sex offender. Yeah. That's some fucked up shit. You can't get no fucking job like that. Imagine they scan your fucking ID, sex offender. What? Fuck you. No. Fuck all that.
Yeah. That's that, and being a felon, it just makes shit 10 times harder.
I already had enough trouble for this family violence assault charge that I got for when I was with my ex. I already had enough trouble. Like for 10 years, I had trouble getting a job. And, they would always go back to that, oh, well, you have this fucking crime on your record. We can't hire you because of it. And it went on for like 10 years. I already had enough trouble with that. I can only imagine if I was a fucking felon or a sex offender or some shit.
Oh, I know. It's wild out here. It's wild out here. Well, finally, Nasty Nutty, what's coming next? How can fans support you right now?
Man, you can just go on YouTube and fucking check out all my shit. And like I said before, I got that fucking movie project to come in, so fucking y'all got some friends or y'all yourselves wanna fucking help me build that shit, hit me up. We can talk business. But yeah, man, YouTube, fucking click on my shit and fucking jam.
So on YouTube, we just go look up Nasty Nutty.
Nasty motherfucking nut.
Nasty motherfucking nut.
Yes,
there you
sir.
go, y'all. Well, Nasty Nutty, if you have any shout outs or anything you want to put out there to the world, this is your time to shine, my man.
Shit, man. First of all, to you, homie, for having me, on the fucking podcast. All my motherfucking nasty motherfuckers out there. That's what I call my fans. All my nasty motherfuckers out there, fucking the deli fucking family, bro. Those are the motherfuckers that keep me motivated. Anybody that's trying to come up and shit, man, just do that shit.
Do that shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Nasty Nutty, thank you so much for hanging out with us, letting us into your life. We definitely wish you best of luck with your movie, your music, your kill your local pedophile movement. We definitely stand behind you on that. I definitely want a motherfucking t-shirt.
Yes, sir. Hit me up, man.
I will hit you up for that shirt. I will invest in that.
Ready, bro.
That's a cause I support.
Ready, man. Appreciate you having me, bro.
And that's a wrap on another Raw session with one of the nastiest in the game. Salute to Nasty Nutty for keeping it real and unfiltered with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't just sit there, get connected with the underground movement that's redefining the culture. Visit www.underground-nation.com to stream more episodes, discover new artists, and get in tune with the heart of the underground. Until next time, keep it wicked and keep it real.